Hello, I'm Brainerd Carey. This is part two, the second video in a four-part series about mastering your approach to the art world, about mastering your ability to reach out to curators in this instance. So today I'm going to talk about exactly that in 5 minutes or less, how to reach a curator and what can a curator do for your work. Well, a curator, no matter where you live in the world, and I literally mean anywhere in any part of the world, curators are accessible, of course, by Zoom and by Skype and by FaceTime and other technologies that are available to almost any part of the world. And to talk a little bit about that, I just want to say that it's possible to obviously reach anyone now in a time of pandemic and post-pandemic, but it's also possible to reach people and curators all over the world with Zoom at any time as an artist. And it's effective because you can actually show the work in your studio, which could be your home or kitchen table, but we can see that now. So why are curators important? Curators have a number of roles. They can work with museums, they can work with galleries, they can work independently. Curators are always putting together different shows, and they have the ability to put your work in an exhibit anywhere in the world. If a curator is working for a biennial in Germany or anywhere else in the world, they have the ability to put your work there. If it's a local curator and they work with different nonprofits, they have the ability to put your work in there. So curators are important because they're an effective go-between. So you want to find curators, write to them, and ask for Zoom studio visits. So to write to them, there's what I would suggest is a three-part letter to write to them. First, the way you find the curators, by the way, is you look at local shows. You can even look up who are the great curators in, Nigeria, or the great curators in Texas or Canada or, California, or city by city, country by country. You can just Google curators. Then it's fairly easy to find them. They're not celebrities. They have Instagram accounts and they're easy to access. And what I would do is, the way to approach a curator is a three-part letter. First part, you tell the curator some kind of compliment, some sincere compliment, why you're reaching out to them, why a show they've curated is interesting. It's easy enough to find, just Google them, research a little bit. So part one of the letter is a compliment, a sincere one that takes a paragraph. Part two is you show why your work possibly connects to their vision and the compliment you just gave them. A little bit about your connection of your work to possibly their vision. And the third is ask them for what you want. Would you be interested in doing a Zoom studio visit? Or can I send you some material? Don't just put a website in there. Don't put a link in there. So that's the letter to a curator. Part one, a compliment, one paragraph. Part two, show the connection. And part three, say what you want, which should be a meeting or to send them your website. Do not include your website in it. So that's how to find curators, how to reach curators, and why they're important for getting you exhibits anywhere in the world, no matter where you are in the world. This is part two of a series, of a four-part series of mastering your art profession. And in this case, it was mastering how to reach out to curators.